Okay, so I'd love to introduce you to my next guest, Philippa Wickham, who is a business coach. I'm not sure that's how you like to be known as, but Philippa runs a company called Outside Perspective, and I've known Philippa for a couple of years now. So, Philippa, how did you get into what you do?
I have always been a really nosy person. I think you have to be if you're going to be a coach, because there's so much that you can find out about people. And I did various different jobs in London, but the majority of my time I worked for a large corporate. And I found that people somehow naturally came and talked to me about their issues. And I started informally coaching quite a few people whilst I was there. I worked my way up in the company. It was fantastic, but my last role was working on our response to Brexit, which was awful. So I decided, that's enough, I'm leaving, and I retrained at Birkbeck to become a coach, because I love the transformational effect that coaching can have on people. And it's not just business. I've realised actually now that I do coaching with my clients on, it is also more about their mindset and occasionally the personal side, but it's the mindset side that I'm really interested in as well.
Yeah, I'm guessing really you can't separate one from the other. If you're talking about business, it's still a whole mindset thing, and business goes into personal, so it's bound to cross over.
Completely. And it's something like 95% of the decisions that we make are made by our subconscious. So it's the stuff that's going on in the back of your mind that you're not even aware about. And it's a powerful thing to be able to help somebody change some of the stuff that's stopping them from doing the business that they want, stopping them from having the confidence and the motivation to go out there and work with certain clients. And doing that side of coaching, the mental side's something I really enjoy.
Yeah, so actually picking up on that, you mentioned the mental side of things. You're working on a mental fitness program at the moment, I think.
Yes, so I have got involved with a company called Cognomy, who provide coaches to corporates, but I want to kind of put it into my own coaching program as well. And they do mental fitness. So if you're mentally fitter, you're likely to be more productive and much more focused with your work. So there's a tool that I'll be able to use with my clients, and I'll put it into one of my packages that I'm doing, that enables them to assess where their areas of weakness are. So it might be something within them, so their proactivity or their personal impact that they have on other people, or it might be to do with their external environment. So this is around growth and other factors like that. But underpinning all of this is 12 foundations. So stress, anxiety, physical health. And you know what it's like. If these are out of balance, it's going to impact everything that you do, including your work. So it's really looking at areas that need to have some more focus on, and helping coach my clients using the tool to make that those areas slightly stronger. So I'm so excited about it. I've got my final session on Monday.
Oh gosh, so you'll be offering that out fairly soon then?
Yeah. So I need to find out exactly how it's going to work, but it will, I think, basically form the foundations of each program that I offer going forward, as well as the strategy, as well as the planning. But without having that strength within you, none of those things actually essentially matter.
No. One of the things I really like is your coaching whilst walking as well, because again I think that's like a bit of a mindset. Sometimes when you're out in the open and you're walking, you're not quite, you're freer somehow. I don't know if that's the right words, but is that why you started that?
I have always loved walking, and I always used it as a de-stressor when I worked in London, to go out and wherever I could to take that chance to go for a walk at lunchtime. And I came across some research papers whilst I was doing my coaching qualification around the benefits of taking coaching outside. And I think for many people, the fact that you're not looking directly at the person that you're talking to enables you that much more space to think and be honest, essentially, about what you're saying to each other, because you're not concentrating. You know, you're looking where you're walking, you're noticing other things that are going on around you. So the conversation that I have with my clients around that is much more impactful, I think. Yeah, I love it, absolutely love it. And it's so beneficial for your mental and your physical health as well.
Yeah.
I know I said it before on some of my talks that I do, take your thoughts for a walk. So if you've got a big problem, it's brilliant to take it outside, think through that problem, and then come back and sit at your desk, and hopefully you'll have more solutions. Yeah.
You do loads of stuff on LinkedIn. You know, some of your posts are actually really interesting. You know, you kind of you relate everyday things to, you know, issues. I like the one you put on about, I think it was your son, it was a unicorn or a donkey or something, and you were saying, you know, what comes to your mind straight away, you know, and he said something like, oh, evil eyes or something, and
Evil
then
genius.
and then the other one yesterday, I think it was about put an alarm on your phone and see what you're doing, you know, and see if you're being productive and what you're doing is it. And I just think actually there's such good hints and tips. But so as well as posting on LinkedIn, you do have a dedicated closed Facebook group. Can you give us a bit more info about that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, all my posts that I do on LinkedIn, I hope most of them will provide something valuable to someone, because we all work in different ways, don't we? So something that works for one person is not necessarily going to be right for another.
No.
So some people will relate to their children saying evil genius rather than just it's a happy unicorn, and other people won't be interested in that. So it's finding out what works best for you. And I think a lot of the lives that I do in my closed group, which is called the Extraordinary, so extra is in brackets, they provide lots of different sort of tips and techniques that you can use in different ways around certain subjects. So I might do a live, say, focus, or a live on coping with overwhelm and how you deal with that. And they're all different because we're all different. No one's the same. And everything, we work in different ways. So some people are very visual, some people like to listen to things. So from that respect, I like to make the lives and my posts on social media as relevant to as many people as possible. And the same goes with my clients. So I coach my clients in different ways because everybody wants a different thing, and everyone has their own version of success. So one size does not fit all, I find.
No, absolutely right. So with the Facebook group, do you have to can you get invited to join, or can you request to join? How does that work?
You can request to join. If you just want to message me, I'm on LinkedIn. My company is Outside Perspective, so you can message me through my website, or just look it up and join the group. So as I said, the extra in brackets ordinary, and it should come up. But yeah, just message me if you want some help.
So what about your ideal client then? What sort of client are you looking to work with, either corporates or individuals?
I guess my ideal client is a motivated female innovator. And actually, she might not even realise she needs coaching, but she's got to the point that she's multitasking, she's juggling, she's stressed out because she's got stuff going on at home, she's got stuff going on at work, and she feels torn in every single direction. But within her, she knows that she has to make a change, whether that's mentally or with her business, because she realises she really needs to step it up. But she just doesn't know how she's going to go about it. So I would work with her to look at what her version of success is, what strategy she wants to be what vision she wants to be working towards, and the kind of strategy she'd need to do to get there. but then we'd do the mental side of things to figure out exactly what it is that's stopping her. So someone who really wants to make transformational change.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, as you were saying a lot of those things, I was thinking, oh, okay, that's probably most of us actually feel like that, especially at the moment.
Well, you get to the point, don't you, that you have immense guilt, I think, also, because you feel like you should be working on your business 24/7, but actually you've got family, you've got other commitments, and you just don't know how you're going to fit it all in. So as you were saying, like the time audit that I said on LinkedIn, we waste so much time during the day, and if we can figure out what we can take out of our day that is a waste of time, like social media, why not? I spoke to someone earlier in the week and they said, oh, I reckon I only go on that for half an hour a day. And I just, social media for half an hour, no way. So it's just giving my clients the ability to give them permission, I guess, to step up and make changes in that business, but also tools and techniques so they know how to do it. And with me behind them going, come on, you can do this.
Yeah, some accountability.
Yeah. Oh, it makes so much difference. There's so many studies about regular accountability is the thing that's going to keep people on track to achieving any kind of change or success.
Yeah. So finally then, how can people get in contact with you? We've spoken about your Facebook group, but you've got a website as well, haven't you?
I have a website at www.outsideperspective.co.uk. I'm on LinkedIn. I am on Instagram and Twitter, but they're my least favourite social media channels. Or just message me. I'm on the Women in Business Network page as well.
Yes. In the Stevenage group, yeah.
Yes, in the Stevenage group.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for coming on and telling us a little bit about what you do. It's a big topic, and you know, I think you're definitely somebody that when you post something, I think, yeah, I'm going to read that. I think what you say is a lot of sense.
I hope so. But I do talk a load of rubbish as well. I know I put loads of personal stuff in as well. But that's just life, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks again, Philippa.
Thank you.